Okay, folks, these were a bit of a craze a while ago, and I'm always late with crazes, folks. I don't normally engage with them. I don't like the word craze. It just sounds silly. You know, the way people get so hooked in by crazes or fads, really silly. But I got an example of one that I'm going to utilise to use as a demo piece, and I took a little bit of while for me to work out how to assemble it. I'm not good at that sort of shit. I don't know how it's going to look as a demo piece. Anyway, what is it? It is what's known as a magical builder. We all remember those, folks. I take it from Coles. And they're supposed to be good for the planet because they're made out of cardboard, and I think it's probably recycled cardboard. But this is a Harry Potter production, and people just went bonkers over these, even though they look like shit. The colours look a bit boring, and I don't know, folks. But basically, people just like, I guess it's a social thing. I think that's why a lot of so-called normal people engage in various crazes, however over-commercialised they are, is because everyone else is doing it, their friends, their family. They just like to all get in there and join in and talk about it and exchange them, and I don't understand why people are like that. I'm a person that values more my own way of thinking, my independent way of thinking, rather than being dependent on commercialised shit I just don't have a liking for this kind of crap. And I see it as crap that we're always being dictated to by the elite, by the rich people who are commercially minded, and they just like to work out ways of extracting money from everyday citizens, and this is one of them. This is one of the ways they know how. This looks shit house, folks. I had a feeling this wasn't going to be a demo-friendly piece. I'm just going to leave it with the dock feeder open. But yeah, I just don't understand why people get so hooked up and they spend money so they can have more of these. So you get one of these for every $30 you spend at Coles. And it's just silly. It's really dumb. But that's the way the commercial world functions. It makes stupidity. Because everyone loves Harry Potter and everyone wants a freebie, wants something that costs nothing, even though they have to spend money to get it. And it's just a way of companies like Coles making a living, or making a killing, rather. But I like to use materials like this in my demos anyway, even though it's a load of shit. Yeah. Gonna make this into maybe a movement piece. So I'm just going to put this aside. I don't know whether to keep it or I feel like discarding it, even though it's collectible. Someone might want it. At least they are recyclable, but I think it's best to reuse, not to Oh, it's falling apart on me. Fuck, it's a piece of shit. But fuckery. Yeah, enough of that. I'm going to move this one around. Make Harry Potter look interesting. I don't know how the colour scheme is going to hold out. I'm going to have to maybe try it. Yeah, that's come up looking quite interesting, the colour scheme of that. And I like that stuff there. So this has got potential. More potential than I thought. Just moving that away. So I'm going to make another one of that. So just put Harry Potter away. So people just go potty over Harry Potter. They just go potty. Yeah, that's come up looking quite a treat. I think I can utilise that. Maybe cut it down there and just enlarge, make it into a mirror image. Okay, let's see what we can do with this Harry Potter piece. So this is the last one we made. This is the last one, should I say. I'm going to utilise this. So I'm going to cut it maybe down there. Yeah, that's come up looking quite interesting. Whew. But yeah, that's the thing about these collectibles and these fads that you often get, is that people do it because they, as I said, they want to socialise. A lot of the people who love this shit are highly socialised, and they want to do what their friends or their family members are doing, or the friends of the family are doing. And this becomes like a way of, they become interested in it, not so much because of the interest, but because it's a social outlet. Everyone's doing it, so I'll do it too, sort of thing. I find that pack mentality quite abhorrent. A person like me doing photocopier art, on the other hand, I'm not doing this because everyone else is doing it. I'm doing it because I'm actually interested in it. It's my hobby, and I want it to become a source of income one day, to be a photocopier artist. And I'm not doing this because everyone else is doing it. Yes, photocopier art back in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s was a bit of a fad. But basically I don't do it because it's a fad. I do it because I am into it. It's what I like. I've been doing it for decades. And I'm really proud to be a photocopier artist, but I don't do it because everyone is doing it, that it's a social thing. And I just don't understand why people can't fucking think for themselves. They have to think in a pack mentality. The IQ banding is around 90 to 110. Normal people are just so pack oriented, it's not funny. I'm basically what would be called a lone wolf. I don't hang out in groups. I don't do much group activity except go to my job and all that. And yeah, pretty much. But that's come up looking quite a treat. I think we can now call this finished.